So we're making progress. The good news is you found a donor, you asked for a specific amount to pay for something very specific, and your donor said, yes, that's great, wonderful, let's celebrate, let's pop the corks from the champagne bottles, right? Wrong. You haven't collected yet because there's something very important we forgot to do. We forgot to pin down exactly when that person is going to pay the money. Because here's the thing, if you call me and ask for $500 for the United Way, and I say yes, and it's for a good cause, and I'm a trustworthy person, and I say yes to you, and you hang up, and that's at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, what happens at 8 o'clock this evening when my refrigerator goes out? And tomorrow, after I consult with my spouse, I realize, wow, we got to buy a new refrigerator, and it's going to cost about $500. Well, how enthusiastic am I going to be to send you a check for $500 when now I have an unexpected need for $500? So what happens to a lot of people sometimes is they're thinking, well, I'm still going to be good on my promise. I didn't say when. Let me just wait till next month. Things are going to be easier on the pocketbook. And I'll send that check to the United Way next month for $500. That's human nature. And if you didn't pin the person down on a particular time frame for sending the money, then you might not ever see that money. Remember, it's not how much money is committed to you. It's not how much it's pledged. It's how much money is actually in your hands or in your bank account. Please don't ever forget that. So the second, and I mean the second, someone is committed to giving you a set contribution, that's when you politely need to ask or tell them when you need it. Say, thanks so much. Today's Tuesday, we've really got to make that purchase for yard signs Thursday. Can you pay by credit card now? Can you send over a scan of your check, which is a very easy, simple way of paying these days if you're not doing that yet. Someone can take a picture of their check and send it to you. Can you wire transfer it over? Can you FedEx the check? Now, obviously, use your judgment. If you're getting a check for $25 from someone, you don't want to waste another $25 on a FedEx charge. But if they're talking about giving a sizable contribution, $1,000, $5,000 or more, spending $20, $25 on overnight charges is well worth it. Here's the key. You have to ask this person for the money by a specific time. Yeah, it might be 2 months. They may say it's going to have to be in January as I do my estate planning. That will be the time. And that could be 10 months off. That's okay. Make careful records and just let the person know, okay, I'm making a note here and I will follow up with you January 3rd as we discuss so we can figure out how to handle this. You don't want to sound pushy. And again, you're not doing this because you're greedy. This isn't money going into your own pocket. And I'm not giving you tips on how to raise money for your business, your startup. This is fundraising for nonprofits, charities, schools, and political campaigns. So you're doing this because you're trying to help the organization with its mission. So no one can accuse you of doing anything unethical or slimy simply by wanting to know when the money will come in. So that is your homework assignment. Come up with this same donor you're approaching, your prospective donor. You've got the messaging down. You know what you're going to ask them for, what you want them to purchase, the amount. Now, what is the actual time frame? And by the way, there's no better time frame for giving than today, right now. If you can take the credit card, if you can have them pay by PayPal, if you can have them send the check today, then there's absolutely no risk.